Welcome to Sewing Savia. I'm Ash, and today I'm going to show you how to turn a shirt you already own into a custom sewing pattern. To the sewing table. Here's what you'll need to get started. A shirt you want to copy, paper, something to mark with, I have a Sharpie and a pencil, pins, a ruler, and scissors. Fold your shirt in half with the front sides facing out. Align the seams and edges and pin into place starting with the shoulder or side seam. Work your way around, making sure that the two halves match up. Place the center fold of the shirt along a straight edge of your pattern paper and secure. Using a pencil, trace around the edges of the shirt onto the paper using dots or dashes. With your free hand, lift the back piece of the shirt out of the way where it sticks out and only trace the front piece of the shirt. Take your time and make sure that the shirt is lying as flat as possible as you mark the outline. Use your fingertips to keep the front piece in place while you lift the back piece out of the way. Once the shirt is removed, connect the dots on your pattern paper to create a smooth outline. Use a ruler to true out any straight edges such as the shoulder and side seams. Mark fold where you have the center fold of the shirt and label this pattern piece front. Along every edge except for the fold, add a 1 centimeter seam allowance. I use a ruler for the straight edges and just eyeball 1 centimeter around those curves. You could technically skip this step and add seam allowance while cutting into your fabric, but I don't recommend it. Just trust me. Add an extra centimeter at the bottom for hem allowance. Now we're going to work on the back of the shirt. Remove the pins and flip the shirt over. Now fold the shirt in half so that the back sides are facing out. Match up the two halves starting at the shoulder or side seam and pin around the edges to secure. Smooth out and adjust as you go to make sure that the halves are aligned. Line up the center fold of the garment with a straight edge of your pattern paper and trace around the shirt with dots or dashes only where the back piece lies. Press and smooth out those edges with your free hand as you go to keep the shirt as flat as possible. Remove the shirt and connect the dots you made, truing out the lines. Have a ruler handy for those straight edges. Add 1 centimeter for seam allowance along every edge except for the fold. And of course, add that extra centimeter along the bottom for hem allowance. Label this piece back and mark the center fold. Finally, cut out your pattern pieces along the seam allowance. If you're using cheap wrapping paper like I am, be extra careful as it tears very easily. It's a good idea to have some tape on hand just in case you have an accident like I did. And there you have it. You now have 2 pattern pieces ready to help you recreate or customize your favorite shirt. The possibilities are endless. Thank you so much for watching Sewing Savia. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like and follow along for more tips and tricks. Happy sewing!